What's that, Pants Weasel? A loyal viewer in trouble? Fear not, for Doofy Doo is on the way to rescue you in episode 26 of the Doofy Doo talk through of Shiren the Wanderer. I'll be using my serious card for this rescue, thus the change in name, because this Shiren is like unto a deity. As you can see, I have a pretty full storehouse. Let's take a quick look around. Here's some rare items from Ravine of the Dead. Here's a bunch of leftover shields from all my winning phase final puzzle runs. You can see I'm pretty consistent. Here are a few armbands I've collected. You've probably seen most of these. Discount armband is a little bit hard to find. It actually allows you to buy things for half price if you say no. It doesn't let you sell things at double price though. The rarest armband I have, although it isn't the rarest in the game by far, is the identity armband. It lets you identify an item just by picking it up, so that makes the game really easy. Here's my jar full of rare herbs. This is turning into what's in my purse. The herb of invisibility makes you invisible, made obsolete by air devil meat, unfortunately, although it can't level up a certain character. The herb of amnesia, second most dangerous herb in the game late in a run. If you eat it, you'll forget everything you've ID'd. Angel seed's always nice to find. You can gain 3 levels. Happiness herb you probably found already. And the seed of misfortune makes you lose 3 levels. What a bummer. Don't run into those every day. What's the most dangerous herb in the game? Oh, look at this! Symmetrically arranged. A jar of holding. What's that in the middle? It's the rarest herb in the game, the seed of ill luck. The seed of ill luck lowers your level to 1 and your hit points to 1 when you eat it. It only shows up after floor 80 on Phase Final Puzzle. And it's kind of hard to recover after eating a seed of ill luck, as you can imagine. I literally searched for like 6 months to find my first seed of ill luck, just so I could eat it for the adventure log. And I ate it on, oh, it's been so long since I rescued anyone. I forgot, I have to go to the main menu first to put in the password. I thought I could put it in with Hoi. But yeah, I ate it on the stairways on floor 99 in Phase Final Puzzle. So I've beaten Phase Final Puzzle at level 1 with 1 HP. Just for shits and giggles. And then I actually accidentally found another one just messing around, so I put it in my storehouse. Alright, we got a rescue request from Lena. Putting in this password really takes me back to the NES. The worst password system of all NES games. Of course, Metroid had one, but it was pretty good. The worst one is for Faxanadu. Faxanadu is a really good game. It has great music and graphics, much better than Zelda 2, which is a similar style game. And for the time, it had a really well-developed game world. It felt really cool, you know, to climb up inside that huge tree. The boss AI was a little rough, even for the time, but that was really the only major flaw. But the password system in that game, oh, it's so terrible. It uses lowercase and uppercase letters. You can see some of these letters are blocked out, the ones that you might get confused for something else. Very nice of you, Shiren the Wanderer, to have a password system that's actually not ambiguous. In fact, Xanadu, the capital H and capital N are almost identical. The 8 and the B are almost identical. There's a little lowercase o, an uppercase O, and a 0 that all look similar. And my handwriting was terrible when I was a kid, so I remember going over every single permutation of like zeros and O's and H's and N's and 8's and B's, just desperately trying to get a password to work. Faxanadu is the reason that my handwriting improved when I was a kid. Let's see, oh, it's 2-0, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, 2-0. Yes, it worked first try. Lena. Phase Final Puzzle. Floor 4. How dare you, Lena? How dare you waste the time of the great Doofy Doo? I'm actually happy it's a short rescue. I was psyching myself up when I heard it was Phase Final Puzzle. By the way, before I do this rescue, if you haven't done Phase Final Puzzle, you need to stop immediately. I mean, these are like hardcore spoilers. The best part of Shiren the Wanderer is figuring out how to do Phase Final Puzzle. Alright, I'm serious. If you haven't beaten Phase Final Puzzle, you should probably stop right now. Alright, now that there are professionals only, look at the workmanship in Faye's Final Puzzle. It is the Mount Everest of video games, and it is glorious. It's good to be back. Already found an armband. First 2 checks you do whenever you find an armband, happiness, and then you walk like 6 turns, see if your fullness goes down, to see if it's one of the armbands that makes your fullness go down more quickly. But it isn't, so I'll leave it on. I'll check for pictures later. That hardwood flooring is spectacular. That's not laminate either. That's real wood. They don't make them like this anymore. Remember back in the day when I said that grinding on the floor was the wrong way to play a roguelike? All that goes out the window in Faye's Final Puzzle. In Faye's Final Puzzle, you are trying to break the game, because if you don't try to break the game will break you. And I play every run in Faye's Final Puzzle, even rescues, as if I'm trying to win the run, because if you play Faye's Final Puzzle half-assed, you're gonna die. I don't allow myself to use guidon throwing or rescues, so I really only have one chance unless I get some revival herbs, which eventually usually do. Alright, I don't have a good shield. My general rule is if you don't have a good shield, you need to be 2 levels above the floor you're on. So I'm on floor 1. I want to get at level 3 or close to level 3. If you're in a floor like this though, where it's kind of hard to find the monsters when they spawn, sometimes I give up and move on to the next floor before my fullness gets too low. And I'm going to do that this time. But I'm pretty close to level 3. You want to be at level 3 because the difficulty curve in Faye's Final Puzzle is like a sheer cliff. I mean, floor 2 is not that bad, but even on floor 3, when dark eyes and ghost radishes show up, you can die really easily. Even I, when I was at my peak, died on floor 3 quite a bit. Alright, this is the reason why I want to be at level 3. At level 3 I could one-hit these rice babies, but this is kind of a dangerous moment. It's not a critical moment, but I'm going to stand here and attack them, because if I go for the exit, there's a chance I could step on a trap and screw myself over. Another reason Faye's Final Puzzle is so dangerous is that, just like the original game's Table Mountain, every trap shows up from the very first floor. So you might have noticed in Table Mountain in this remake, the most dangerous traps, big landmine traps, rice ball traps, they don't really show up in the beginning. But here in Faye's Final Puzzle, even on floor 1, I could hit a rice ball trap or a big landmine and get killed by a mammal. So you never know what you're gonna run into. Alright, this is pretty good. I have an iron shield, so I'm not super concerned. If I didn't have a strong shield again, I would try to get 2 levels above the floor, so I would be level 4 before I moved on. Because you need to kill these radishes on the next floor quickly. You can't mess around. Alright, the question you need to ask yourself on floor 3 at all times before you go into corridor is, can I survive getting hit by a dark eye? If the answer is no, then you need to heal before you go down the corridor, because it's a very real and common possibility for you to run into a dark eye and they get a free hit on you. And remember, they do a ton of damage, especially if you don't have a good shield. Alright, I'm going to test out this staff. It has no effect. This is my serious cart, so I'm using all my abbreviated nomenclature for different items. It has actually been, I think, let's see, over 3 years. Hey, there's a shop already. Since I played Faye's Final Puzzle, I'm a little rusty, but I do remember this is clearly the price of a Bufu staff. I have a confession to make. I had never memorized all the prices in Shiren the Wanderer. But I did memorize the important ones, and one of the most important ones is the Bufu staff. Hey, here's another important one. I remember this price. This is the price of a strengthening, weakening, or venting jar, so possibly could be a strengthening jar. Another Bufu staff. Wow, but I don't have enough money. One of the most essential things here in these early floors is to get some decent staffs and identify them, because you are really weak and you need some staffs to level yourself up quickly, because the enemies are leveling up way faster than you can. I'm already getting a little hungry. Hey, that's just what I was talking about. Got hit by that dark eye. If I didn't have an iron shield, it might have done like 14, 15 HP, so you gotta be careful. Another skill is when to ID herbs. You always want to wait till you've killed everything and you're at the stairs just in case you eat an herb that's really horrible. If I had a sword also, I would ID my unID'd scrolls in that room by the stairs. Uh-oh! Speak of the trap. There's a big landmine trap. Alright, this is not that bad because he's not going to come any closer. I can... Oh! Alright, suddenly this just turned into a critical situation. I can't really stay here, but I could step on another trap. I'm going to have to risk it. Alright. Could I take a hit by him? No, I could not, so I need to run away. Alright, this is a little risky. I'm going to go ahead and try to kill him. Alright, good. Oh, good. This spray's going to slow me down with a poison herb. Already you can see that was potentially a deadly situation. Oh, that was dumb. You can see I'm kind of out of practice. It's been so long. I need to ID my staff, but I don't want to use it on a pit mammal because I could level up the pit mammal and I have nothing to kill a leveled up pit mammal with. Oh, actually I do. So we'll name that. No, there we go. Sloth. Oh, that's okay. Take my money. I don't care. Alright, since it's a rescue, I'll go ahead and ID these scrolls, I think. Again, I'm in the room with the stairs next to the exit of the room reading my scrolls because if it's a monster scroll, I don't want to be stuck in the middle of the room. Let's see, there's a shop here so I can run over and try to price ID. I am really out of practice. I'm just walking into these guys. Price ID these jars. The basic task in Phase Final Puzzle, the most important one, is to ID some jars. Whoa! I do remember this price. $67.50 is way more than he would offer for a strengthening jar. So this is something called Guy Bar's jar. It's basically just a really super expensive jar. So might as well sell it. That'll give me enough to buy a Bufu staff. Sweet. Alright, see how much this other jar is. $12.15. I never really memorized all the prices, but I do know that that's not a jar of holding. Usually I just call those like J2s. Let's see if I remember correctly. Depending on the run, my jar nomenclature means different things. Here we go, a cursed J2. I'll hold on to that. That could be something useful. I will buy a Bufu staff. Get a rice ball just in case. I don't know what else. I guess I should get an herb. I remember the first time I ever found a Bufu staff in a shop in Phase Final Puzzle. I was all excited. I was like, I'm going to make myself some shopkeeper meat. Turn into the shopkeeper. He was a badass. But no, of course, you can't make NPC meat. He just got angry and killed me. Lesson learned. Alright, floor 4. This is where we will find the monster house with Lena. You probably noticed that the first check I do whenever I find a jar is to... Whoa! Huh. That's weird. Whenever you find a pressable jar, I usually go somewhere where there's only 2 empty spaces next to me. But I guess all of the monsters tried to go in the empty spaces? That's weird. I pressed the monster jar and no monsters came out? I don't know if that's ever happened before. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a bug. But the first check I ever do when I find a jar that you have to insert something into is to check for hiding. So just try to insert something, see if it's a jar of hiding. I want to get some rice balls from this rice changer as if I was actually doing this Phase Final Puzzle for real. So I put down all my best items. Okay, I've got a staff of sloth, and a Bufu staff, and an iron shield. If I don't rescue Lena, I am super unlucky. And a couple of mystery herbs. Alright, let's see where she's at. Hopefully it's not a super humongous monster house. Here it is. I bet this is it. Oh, there go my herbs. Let's see. Uh-oh, rice changer. You know, I kind of want to keep this Bufu staff. I could make rice changer meat, but no. I think I'll just run away and slow it down. Rice changer meat is a really good thing to have because you can hold on to it for later in the run. And it's kind of like concentrated rice balls. You can change an enemy into a rice changer, slow it down, and then make all the rice balls you want if you ever run out, instead of carrying around a bunch of rice balls. But this is just a rescue mission, so I'm not going to think that far in advance. Hey, a golden blade, the most worthless sword ever. Ironically, you can sell it for the most money. But so weak, and since you can find a plating scroll, it's really not even that useful for melding. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, let's see how the western entrance to Lena's monster house looks. Oh no, a slowness trap. Lena, why is your monster house so well fortified? There better be some good loot in there, that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna go all the way around. It's pretty risky to just walk in. If there's a slowness trap, I'm gonna make some meat. Evil soldier meat is almost as good as a revival herb. So I could save that Boo staff for Pumpkin Muppet. Again, I'm imagining that I'm actually playing Fire's Final Puzzle because I really need to practice before I get to there in my other cart. But yeah, who knows, maybe even on this floor. Hopefully I don't need to waste it, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Oh, there she is. Decisions. I could just walk straight up and try to rescue her, but what if it's a really horrible trap? And also, look at all this loot. I can't leave that behind. Sorry, Lena, I'm gonna have to retreat for a little while, but I shall return. Slow down the rice changer. I'll go all the way around again. I think I'm just gonna put down my good stuff and try to kill that rice changer. I don't want to keep walking all the way around to the other side over and over. It's important to protect your jars early in the game, because that cursed J2 might actually be a melding jar. Alright, take out Mr. Radish. Where's that? Oh, there he is. Go get my stuff so I don't forget. Sometimes I put down all my best stuff and I step on a pitfall trap. I've done that so many times. Alright, oh no. No more charges left on my staff. Well, then I missed. Alright, save my Boofoo staff. Oh, that was dumb. I should have put down my J2 also to conserve that jar. Oh. He's not gonna come closer, is he? Alright. 9 damage. Oh, means nothing to me now. Another rice changer. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just fight him. You just had to die on the floor with the rice changers, didn't you, Lena? Alright. Can't possibly mess this up now. Let's see what kind of loot there is. 3K armbands are generally good. There's only... they're all decent. It's hard to find a horrible 3K armband. So that's why I just labeled them 3K. I'll make some room. Have a meal after all that rescuing. Can you imagine if I died now? Wait, this is a little awkward. She looks just like me. Oh, that was a rice ball trap. Ooh, what if I had gone for it? I think I would have landed on it. I don't think you can rescue someone as a rice ball. Imagine how she'd freak out. Excuse me, ma'am, I'm here to rescue you. Am I being rescued by a sentient piece of talking sushi with eyes on it? That wasn't too bad. It's important to know that when someone rescues you, they are going through the exact same floors as you are, except for the final floor where your body is. So if you find a really cool item, you can get the password and... Wait, did that just say Dragon Kill X? I think it did. Alright, there are like special items you can get for rescuing people, but I have rescued like 100 or maybe 200 people. I have never gotten them. They're all these like fancy armbands. Yeah, that's it. Dragon Kill X. Dragon Kill X. Am I hallucinating? Let me get Lena's revival password first. You gotta give the password to whoever you rescue. Dragon Kill X is the rarest sword in the game. I can't... Oh my god. Seriously? That's like, I can't even, I'm gonna break down like that friggin' double rainbow guy. Oh my god, a Dragon Kill X? I can't, you don't understand. Across all my carts, I've probably played this game 1,000 hours. I've never gotten a rare rescue item. That is the one weapon that I actually want. And here I was all ready for Lena to thank me. Thank you, Lena. I'm being completely serious. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think it looks exactly like a regular Dragon Killer. There's nothing special about it except you can level it up a lot more. But I have to go look at it. I'm sorry. I can't end the episode now and not look at that Dragon Kill X. Hey, one of those herbs is an herb of the revival. I'm so excited. My mouth is no longer able to form words. All right. Oh my god. Thank goodness I have an empty space in my storehouse. Yeah, max 40. Oh, 5 plus 40. A regular Dragon Slayer, Dragon Killer only has plus 8. Oh, I have to go use this thing. I know it looks just like a regular Dragon Kill. Alright, if you're not into Shiren the Wanderer, this probably makes no sense to you. You're probably like, oh, what's the big deal? It's another sword. This sword is really, really hard to find. You can only get it from rescuing someone. And even then, the chances of getting it... Oh, yeah, I think it looks just like a regular Dragon Killer. Oh, I'm the happiest boy ever. This is like Christmas in June. Oh, alright, I just don't want to do anything stupid and lose it. This is the best rescue gift I've ever gotten. Ever. In years. My goodness. Alright, I want to use it on this guy. I'm going to use it to kill this NPC. Boo-boo staff, again, doesn't work on NPCs. There we go. The thrower, let's see what you got. Oh my goodness, 15? Oh, that was way too dangerous. Doofy, do not live up to your Doofy name and do something really stupid, okay? Oh gosh. Alright, I gotta be careful. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. This is freaking me out now. I gotta get back to my storehouse. I can't lose this after getting it. Alright. I got some switching staffs. This is the most stressed out I've ever been on floor 1, I think. If I die and lose this, I will never forgive myself, okay? I need to get to the stairs. I'm not even gonna mess with that. Okay, there they are. Oh, okay. I made it back. Oh, I'm gonna treasure this. This is gonna remind me of the first time I ever rescued somebody in the talk-through. This is like the perfect gift. This is the gift that keeps on giving. Dragon Kill X. Rarest sword in the game. Hey, Robo... Oh my god, Robo Rabby. Even you. In all your splendor. I guess I could put it in... Yeah, let me get a regular Dragon Killer just to double check. I'm almost positive it looks just the same. But, wait, I'm so excited, I'm not even thinking right. Okay, I need to get the original one so I can actually compare them. Let's see, I'll eat my rice ball. Oh, I'm so happy right now. It takes a lot to make me happy, okay? I'm a pretty even-tempered guy, but... Oh my gosh. Alright, let's look. Yeah, I think it looks the same. Let me see. Yep, can't really tell the difference. But I will know the difference in my heart because it is awesome. Alright. I'm just gonna find the stairs and get out of here. You just got killed by the rarest sword in the game, Mr. Armless Cat. You should be honored. Oh, this is the only time I'm ever gonna use this sword, isn't it? That's the problem with super rare items in this game. They're so rare that You don't want to take them out because you're just freaking out that you might lose it. Alright. Use my Air Blast scroll on the regular Dragon Killer. I'm not gonna touch this. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Oh, I will not meld anything to it. It will just be perfect. Mint in the box. Never been modded. Oh, alright. I'm just gonna go put this back in the storehouse. Next episode, I'm gonna talk about how to attract socializers or people who like to agree with other people to games, but this is really the only social aspect in Shiren the Wanderer, and it's pretty cool, this whole rescue feature. You can see that those cool extra items you get really make it worthwhile to rescue people sometimes. I'm gonna find a suitable jar of holding for this. Let's see if I have any empty space. Here, there we go. My Bufu's cleaver jar. I'm gonna put it in there. It will remain there for all eternity, or at least until the data on this card dies. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I can't believe it. And I got it all recorded. That's cool. Alright. Hobzerk and Gabby-kun, Lord Gek, all you Shiren old-timers out there, do not comment on my video and be like, oh, I've got 5 of those in my storehouse. Don't ruin this moment for me, okay? This is a really happy moment for me. There are a lot of super rare armbands that combine the abilities of other armbands, including the Curseless armband. I found out that the Curseless armband, you can only get it as a reward for rescuing someone. So those are pretty rare too, but I really wanted a Dragon Kill X. I mean, I can't believe I got it on this first recorded rescue. That's awesome. Alright, I'll see you next time on Shiren the Wanderer. With the illest seed of luck sitting in his storehouse, there stood Doofy Doo, thinking oh so proudly, there's only one thing I crave when I'm rescuing a wanderer. Yeah. Dragon Sword, what is the secret of your power? Dragon Kill X. I guess they ran out of characters when they translated your name, man.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'm here to rescue you.